So you got your first UFC win. How does that feel for you?
Oh, I feel fantastic. You know, whenever you start doing the sport of MMA, this is the league you want to be. This is the place to be. And to get in here was nerve-wracking, but it feels fantastic to get the win, especially on my first time.
How did you feel about your performance? In any way, did you feel those jitters that everyone talks about?
Oh, you know what? I have a training partner named Francisco Rivera, and he told me about them. And I thought just for some reason I was special, and I would get them. It is so different in there. I don't know what it is. Maybe the lights, the professionalism. I don't know what it is. It's just you feel so nervous. I was so gun shy. I'm glad I got the win. But next time I come, you're going to see a different person.
In that first round, you seem to have a little bit of adversity there, just trying to close the distance, but you shook it off, came back in the second two. What really made the difference?
You know, I was starting to listen to my coaches. We had a game plan to narrow him in and get him closer to the cage. That being said, probably after like hundreds of times he yelled it out, I finally started like, thinking clearly. And doing a certain style, like 2 to the left, 1 to the right, slowly closing him into the cage. Just took a while to hear him.
When did the nerves leave you?
The nerves never really left, but it got to at least to a point, like I say, middle of the first, where I could just start hearing my corners a little more. But it still got to me. But at least I could hear every so often, like some of the instructions they were saying.
You seem to be able to take advantage there of some of his kicks when he threw that wheel kick, and you were able to catch onto that and push into your game and dominate from there in that round. How were you able to find his timing?
You know what? We looked at a video of him several times, and we planned the footwork for that. So we were trying to take away that particular strength of his, so that's why we were circling into his right hand power hand. And so when he did do that, it just took so long to get there that it gave me enough time to take advantage of the situation. But that was just from preparation.
You mentioned your training partner, Francisco Rivera. He was supposed to fight on this card, and he was injured. Was that kind of a bummer to you coming out here?
Oh, most definitely. When that happened prior to me getting the call, so as a team, we were kind of bummed about the situation, especially if he was going to go against a tough guy. But after that, there was a lot of hope for him getting up to that title shot. So it was a bummer. And then we got a small blessing by getting me an opportunity to get into the big show. So that was.
Talk about your team and your coaches. Exactly who you're working with.
I work with Juliano Prado, Adriano Paella, and Eddie Cha, all in MMA, Total MMA Studios. We do MMA in both camps, but they just have a different style. To each one has a different style. One's more stand-up based, one's more ground, and together they're just awesome. I couldn't ask for a better camp.
Did any of this stuff get through and hurt you at all, or did you block most of it?
You know what? I want to say the last kick hurt. I don't know if the adrenaline just went down or something, but I was like, oh, I shouldn't get kicked anymore, But the first ones I just couldn't feel it. I don't know if it was just the adrenaline was so high my first time. But only into the very end, the last kick in the third round, I was like, oh, it hurt.
I don't know if anybody asked this earlier, but were you surprised when you started to hear he's called out that there's going to be a split?
You know what? I know. No, I didn't. I thought to myself that he had won a round. I thought that I had won a round. And that third round was kind of close. So I figured it was something to that degree. I just figured I got to look more. I really felt that in the third round we could have done more. And I just thought maybe I got a couple more leg kicks. But then he got like 2 punches at the end of the round. So I don't even know what was going to happen at that point. But I could see the judges you.